Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Tries one from range. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I think it's got to be Alexis Sanchez. A sensation when he's in full flow. Although he's played as a central striker, I prefer him operating out wide, where he enjoys more space, and that enables him to generate greater momentum for a one-on-one, and yeah, I think he's a huge threat.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Da Silva. Diop. Echeverri wins the duel this time. He was under real pressure there. No outsmarting him this time. Diop powering forward here. Alexis Sanchez. Now it's Sanchez. Diop. Garcia. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Ampadu. That'll be a throw-in. Simakan. Da Silva. Garcia. Diop. Played out wide. Bayer. Da Silva. Barco. Still goalless. It's a promising position. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Chonburi really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Ampadu. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Da Silva. He's not got that quite right. Beidou getting this one clear. Simakan. Barco. All played for Diop. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bayer. Da Silva, Alexis Sanchez. Da Silva. Ball played for Diop. Diop makes a dash for it. Garcia. Garcia! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Bayer. Echeverri. Da Silva. Now Barco. Diop. Looking to play him in. Ampadu. Diop tries a measured ball. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's well positioned here. It's Alexis Sanchez! A real chance and a real let-off.
Alexis Sanchez really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
A goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Garcia tries to play it through. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Garcia. Diop. Garcia! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's tidy. Williams. And the cross comes in. And he's picked it up out wide. Da Silva.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pass somewhat off target. He's beaten them, shapes to shoot! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Inter Milan failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. We get things going again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Beidou. He's in plenty of space here. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Out for a throw. And it's Sanchez. Aimed beyond the defence. Echeverri. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Garcia. Beidou. Ball played for Diop. And here's Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez. There he goes, motoring forward. Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Cambio di giocatori.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make the...
Great chance! No, again there's no way through. Baku. Inter Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Diop. Out towards the flank. Has to go back here. He's had a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Space for him to turn and look. Cross to the back post. And that's the keeper's ball. Alexis Sanchez. Diop. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. And a shot! Oh, crossbar!
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.607 spettatori.
Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And here's Alexis Sanchez. He's on it, can he get away? So what can they make of this? And he's managed to get free. That has ended up in no man's land. And they've got a throw.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9, numero 87, numero 10, numero 92, numero 6.
Muscular approach does pay off here.
Il numero 99,
Da Silva.
il numero 77, il numero 14, il numero 11, il numero 19.
Knocks it out wide. Flings in across.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Da Silva. Simakan. That has not gone well. That's good running with the ball. Da Silva. Baranachea is onto this. Williams. Echeverri. He's had it taken off him. Echeverri really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Da Silva.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Goes for a shot!
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Muriel, and that was nowhere near his best. Baranachea. Baranachea, good driving run. Bodu. Hutchinson, he has found a way through. He slings it in. Time is running out here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Hutchinson. Wadu. Chonburi can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that is well cleared. And it's Baranachea. Baku. That's a throw.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Driving on and making good progress. Hutchinson out towards the flank. Baranachea. Threads one in. Echeverri. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Baku.
Ci sarà un minuto
And it's
di recupero.
Barrenechea. Just eases him off the ball. Great vision. Now who's going to be first to this? And that's it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Inter really were made to rue their ineptitude, if I can put it like that. Defended reasonably well, but if you can't put away your chances, there's always a risk of this happening. And that's going to be painful for them.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.